Welcome to the new showroom. I'm going to show you a few of the new things we've done this year to kind of heighten the experience of the customer and the journey around. So the first thing we've done is we've added this new wall in. What this is doing is it's greeting the customer when they arrive. Before we had a kind of really open plan scheme, and we just felt it was something nice to have somewhere where you can pause and then start your journey. It's got this archway cut in it which draws your eye through but doesn't give too much away. So what we're trying to do is not allow people to see right the way to the back of the room. We want them to explore and discover themselves. It's a living plant wall supplied by one of our partners called Exubia. Hopefully over the next couple of months it will grow a little bit more and be a little bit more kind of wild. This is the new bay system. This is going to be one of our spaces where we showcase all our new products. In months to come there'll be different things happening here, and we're calling this the space in between space. This is a sort of product that will be used very much in someone's journey through space between A and B. So places like receptions, atriums, kind of open areas away from kind of workplaces or other areas they're travelling from. We've redesigned this area. This curved curtain was here before. We've got one of Svensson's new lovely fabrics called Grace. It's got a really nice kind of mesh weave to it, and then this really nice glacial blue. We've tried to create a kind of lounge area using our huddle sofas. This is a modular version with a new wooden leg, and this is a fabric called Store by Butte. If we look over here, this is our relic cloud. This used to be positioned where the bay was. We've moved this back in the space. We all work at this because it's absolutely lovely to sit at and speak to your friends and have your lunch at and things. But for someone new to the showroom, it can be a bit intimidating when you've got 6 people staring at you when you enter. So we've moved this back so when people enter the showroom it won't be intimidating if they suffer from anxiety or anything like that. It's just a bit more of a consideration. So we've got our conference room. This is kind of, was it 10 people this will fit with our lovely Foundry Giant table and our downtown chairs. So this actually hasn't changed since we did the showroom before, but this week at CDW we've been holding talks with Gillian Burgess-Smith, who's a CPD talker on neurodiversity, which has been really, really insightful for us as furniture designers. If you move around here, we've got some more of our softer products. We've got our ilk chairs and our margin table, and they're zoned with this configuration of bamboo using 2 of the lights, which I think really work nicely. We didn't really show many of the lights last time in our old showroom, but they work really well. And then you've got the lovely Alto sofa in Kvadrat Remix. Right, if we go this way now, this is where we're really trying to display our relic range in a more functional way. We've shown relic before and it's always been kind of, it's such a big range and so vast, it has so many different versions, it's always been quite difficult for me to explain what it really does. So we've been calling this as a joke Relic World. So we've got our project table here, we've got the relic at work in the corner, and then obviously the cloud is part of that as well. And what this is doing is it's kind of giving us a space to work in. So a team can come and work here, use the relic at work, the project table for kind of collaborative meetings. So yeah, this table's also got a really nice feature where you can adjust the light temperature. So it's got 3 settings: cool, neutral and warm. It's just a really nice feature and adds that flexibility to the product and allows you to tweak it to your own personal preferences. So this is our retreat. This is a product we launched last CDW. We've changed the configuration a little bit and we're showing really what we feel are the key components of this. So this is a product that we designed last year as a kind of response to the issues we're seeing in the office with meeting spaces being used by 2 people when there could be 10 people in there, and people forgetting their earphones and shouting on Teams calls in the office. So this is the idea of this is it's a place where you can retreat to, so you can have a Teams call or a personal chat with someone in a little bit of more of a private area. Some of the features on this that we thought about were kind of the lighting. The story behind the lighting on the media centre over here is my sister-in-law, she's only about 17, does makeup tutorials, and she bought a ring light and explained to me that it makes you look really nice on camera. So instantly we kind of took that on board, and these are the kind of things we thought about in this product. So when you are on a call, you feel good about yourself on the screen. So we added in all of these features, like the light switches here. We've also got phone chargers, a load of other cable management and the kind of technology side of things. So that's retreat, let's head downstairs. This is downstairs. This is a little bit of a softer area. We've got more of our collaboration tables and things upstairs. This is more of your soft seating and lounge kind of furniture. So first of all, at the bottom of the stairs, we've got our Osti range. What we've done is this is our outdoor benching range. So we've dressed it with loads of plants to try and make you feel like you might be out on a kind of patio or somewhere. And then right at the bottom of the stairs, we've got this lounge area. We're calling the space for a cool. The idea is this might be a kind of space where in real life you'd go and take a phone call. We've got a lovely boho chair, which is my favourite chair in our portfolio. It's by far one of the most comfortable chairs I've ever sat in. And we've actually got a new product behind it, the new curved version of bamboo. This is an addition to the range, and it also works with the new bay sofa system as well, so you can configure them both and design layouts using them in both of the curves available on bay. One other thing we've considered with the new showroom is we wanted to create a more of a multi-sensory experience, so we've considered things like scent as well. So throughout the showroom we are pumping out different aromas. So what we've done with the space leading down to the end of the room is we've kind of separated it. Before we had furniture in the middle and it was a little bit like you had to navigate around it. So what we've done is we've used things like our bamboo system to create zones and also added curtains in, which have helped kind of divide that space really nicely. This space here has been designed as a kind of collaboration presentation kind of area, so a small team could sit here and use our home media wall to maybe have a quick chat and go through a project they're working on. We've got our kind of dining area. We do quite a lot of products that really suit that kind of canteen environment. So we've got our font tables, Scandi chairs, yak, era, and this is an area where hopefully this will be used all the time for people having their lunch working in the showroom. Next up, we've got our new lounge. This is one of our most kind of moody and ambient areas. We've chose rich colours and we've tried to kind of simulate a little bit more of a residential influence in this area because a lot of our products really do suit these kind of environments. This is our lovely Tross chair, again in the Butte store. We've got our snug sofa here. And this is in Quadrat's new fabric called Arda, which has been one of my favourite fabrics to work with on this project. So yeah, and then we picked this really dark kind of chocolatey brown colour. This wall was never here before. If you came here before now, this was all open. We've added this in as well, again, like the one upstairs, to kind of break the space up, add layers and kind of intrigue people through to explore the different areas. This has always been known as the jungle area. We've got our lovely floored range. This is also a modular sofa range, works on a kind of grid system. A really cool feature of this sofa, which we're not actually showing at the moment, is the backs have been designed so you can double them up and use them as a single kind of spine, meaning you don't need to have two lots of sofas to create a double back system. You can just use the ottoman to do that, which is really good when you're trying to save on cost. Through here is Colony. So Colony's had a little bit of a uplift and change. What we're trying to do now is give the customer a bit more choice. So we're offering new fabrics on the Colony. This one is a fabric by Quadrat called Ginger. We just tried to soften the Colony and make it into more of a kind of immersive lounge area where people can come. We've made it really dark. You feel really private. You can have a really personal conversation with someone in here and you don't feel like everyone's listening. We've never really shown it en masse like this in a Colony until now, and I think what this does is it creates this really nice intimate huddle area. This is a beautiful fabric by Quadrat as well called Sapphire. I think it works really nicely. They're so comfortable. We've got a web seat under there so you kind of sit through it. They're a lot more comfortable than they might look. This corner used to be painted all white, and as there's not a lot of light down here, it felt quite dingy. So we've chosen to paint the walls dark colours and then use ambient lighting to kind of create this moody, relaxed atmosphere. So we've got the Monogiant here. This is a really nice kind of entry-level meeting table for maybe a small meeting room for 6 people. They work really nicely. They've got all the different colours on the bases as well, and free lots of power in the top. We've got a huddle again with a new leg. So this product, I think when you start speccing this in some of the higher end fabrics, it really kind of gives that premium kind of experience. You've got the Quadrat Ms. Maze on this. Looks really nice, especially with the kind of moody lighting, because the light kind of changes on the pattern. And then through here you've got, this is our second kind of meeting area. People now can kind of pick between the two conference rooms to gather. We've also got our home media wall here as a media screen, so you can sit here, present, and book this area for your team to come and kind of have a meeting here. We've used curtains on the back as well, so these have been staged off the wall by about 100 mil, which gives that kind of air gap, which creates the acoustic baffling kind of properties. So we've also got the lovely bloom chairs here, so these are also in Quadrat's Arda fabric. I think, yeah, I've used it in 3 different places on this scheme. We've never shown the bloom table in this size as well. We always had a one-piece top before, so this is 4.2 by 1200 with the bamboo top, so you've got these lovely features like the rounded corners and this seamless power flap with your integrated power inside. And you get that really nice detail of the bamboo there where the chamfer is. Last but not least, we've got our mobile bamboo planter system as well. This works exactly like the standard bamboo shelf, so it can be spec'd on any configuration. We do a 600 mil version as well. So yeah, thank you for coming.